So I came to the Dollar Tree to check out the yarn that everybody has been finding. My non-yarny friend just sent me a picture of his showing me this is the extent of our Dollar Tree's yarn crafting. They have 2 different knitting needles and they have twine. Yep, that's the extent of our craft well, our craft section has more, but nothing to do with yarn. Hey guys, it's Heather, the Crochet Witch. Welcome to the Hooks and Broomsticks Crochet Podcast, number 28. 28. I'm 99% positive that I'm right. Oh, how are you guys doing? This will probably be another short one, actually. I've been okay, actually. I don't have a lot of finished objects. Should we start with finished objects? So I only have 2. They're related. Yeah, let's start with those. So I did a little while back, I did a tutorial on like a continuous join for granny squares. And I used these granny squares that my sister had given me that she's like learned to practice on because she doesn't crochet like a lot. And she'd given me just this stack and she's like, I don't know what to do with them. I'm not going to do anything with these. So I took some just random, I think I used some Karen Simply Soft yarn that I had because I don't really use that very often. So I just had it laying around and I joined them. And hopefully by the time this airs, she will have it, so it's a surprise. But I plan to give it to her. But I ended up joining this for her. And it's just a lapghan size. Like, I bordered it, I guess I joined it with a random I Love This yarn. And then I bordered it with the Karen Simply Soft and what was left of the I Love This yarn. But these are all squares from my sister, and like it's just a little, like I said, it's like a lapghan size. So I did have a few squares left over and I didn't know what to do with them because I don't have any projects to put them in at the moment. So what I ended up doing, because she has these she has this cat that she's very in love with and obsessed with. So I made a cat mat so that her cat can join her and lay on the mat or cover up with the mat. So yeah, her cat has a matching cover out of the same stuff, and it's all stuff that she made, so she can be happy and proud that she made it. So I just made like a just a scalloped edge on the edge of both the blanket and the cat blanket. So that only 3 minutes in and those are my finished objects. Thanks for joining me now. No, that really is all of my finished objects. Usually I don't start with those either. As far as like stuff that I'm up to, I have been mostly working. Wondering on the how do I put it? Wondering on the status, I guess, of my, if you know me, you know that I my friends are in this band that I follow, Fozzy, that I have the wristbands for, that you might see a lot, that I talk about. I probably have shirts that you've seen, and they tour, and of course over the last year and a half, their tours have been canceled, both worldwide and around the US, and they haven't been able to get out. Well, like they've rescheduled 3 times, I want to say, and they haven't been able to get out. And Michigan, which is where I live, is, I call it limited lockdown. I don't know if there's an actual name for it or if they're just saying that we're getting out of lockdown or if this is one of the phases that we were in. I don't actually know, I guess, but I call it limited lockdown, we are, like, we have restaurants open, but they're at like a third or half capacity or something like that. Fast sit-down restaurants are. Fast food restaurants are open, but all of them are open for either drive-through only, or you can go in and pick up your orders, but you can't dine in. I believe at all. I think stores are still counting, like stores like Walmart, Meijer, Ace Hardware, Menards, stuff like that. They're still counting their number of customers coming in because they have a capacity limit. I know that every store has a capacity limit, but they're actually listening to it now because their capacity limit is like halved. Stuff like that. And I can't wrap my brain around how concerts would work at this time. Like, I mean, concerts like orchestral concerts and things where you would normally like sit down, I could totally understand that, because you'd have seats and they could be 6 feet apart and there could be no mingling and such. And if everybody were, because at one point, like, the lead singer of Fozzy, he had been talking, and he was talking about some of the venues were talking about like basically taping off the floors in 6-foot squares so that your party was confined to a 6-foot square. But I mean, during a rock concert, are people going to stick to that? Whether intentionally or not? Because I mean, emotions are high and you're flailing around, and I mean, whether it's even intentional, are you going to stay in a 6-foot bubble? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm trying to wrap my brain around, are concerts going to happen? Because in another month, they're scheduled to be in my neck of the woods and around this area. They're scheduled to be in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. And normally by now they've canceled. I don't know if this is wishful thinking. I don't know if they've forgotten to post a cancellation. I don't know if they're going to go ahead with it. If they are going to go ahead with it, I don't know what to expect. So yeah, spending some time, like, that's kind of weighing on my mind. Obviously, that's not like getting in the way of my crocheting, but I just thought I'd pop that out there in case anybody else has got some knowledge on this or has been considering the same things, or yeah, some real life stuff thrown in there, I guess. But that's been going on besides work for me. And what else? I got a little wrapped up in that, sorry. But it's weighing heavy because, like, normally, anytime, any concert before this, any tour before this, as soon as Fozzy's on the go, or any of my other friends' bands are on the go, I'm ready to go, you know? Like, I'm taking time off work, I'm on vacation. I mean, it's heavy on my mind tonight because David is talking about when he's able or not able to take vacation, and if the concerts are a go, will I be able to find somebody to go with me, and this and that. And I'm like, are the concerts even going to be a go at this point? I don't know what to think or what to do or how to plan. I don't know what to do right now. So I don't know. What do you guys think? But anyway, so that's kind of going on in Heather World right now. There's something else I was gonna... Oh, if you hadn't seen the video that I uploaded for Thursday, which was just like a favorite, most well-worn objects of the moment, you may notice that I believe you can hear me better right now. Funny story. And you can go ahead and laugh at me if you want. I've come to terms with the fact that people are going to laugh at me. But I have been kind of like, whenever I review my videos, puzzled as to why nobody's been able... I'm like, am I lower? Why am I lower? How do I raise my volume? Like, should I be editing my volume 200%? Like, should I be doubling this? And then I've been getting like a comment here or there, like, oh, this is great, but I can't hear you. It's hard to hear you. what's going on. So that day, I was getting my stuff ready, and I happened to look down, and I went, huh, there's an on-off switch on my mic. I'm awesome. So needless to say, that's on again. So hopefully, yeah, you're still hearing me better. So there's a funny story. And yeah, I also got in the mail, and I found this funny. I'm not gonna like go through the catalog with you, partially because it's make sure there's no address on here showing. So I got this Mary Maxim catalog today, and it's in, I thought it was weird because it's in this bag. Okay, and let me see if you can see. This is the back cover. I know it's a little shiny because of the bag, but can you see this going on right in here? That may look a little funny to you. That would be because the post office put an incident report that a dog ate my mail. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whose dog ate my mail and how they knew it was a dog. And how the dog got a hold of my mail before it got to me, but they blamed a dog. Which is fine. It's fine. It's not, I don't need a Mary Maxim. Oh wow. Now that I'm opening it. So there's all the inside stuff, and here's I don't think that the dog is a big fan of Mary Maxim. Well, anyway, I thought you might be amused. I was amused that the post office is pointing the finger at a dog. It may be a dog. I'm just saying. I don't know why. I was a bit amused by that. The dog liked my mail. I also got some Happy Mail. And I don't know if you guys know what the purple envelope means, or the fact that there is a ominous bag string hanging out, but I have been very good. I got this the other day, and I've been waiting to do the podcast to show you. I did cut it open, which is why the string's hanging out, duh. But this is from Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. Hi, Rose! She got some beads as a gift from, I believe it was Debbie, the Canadian crocheter. Hi, Debbie! And she decided to make stitch markers to kind of spread that gift around. And I absolutely had to have one of the stitch markers made with those beads. And I'm about to show you which one. If you watch Rose's video, you already know which one it was, I'm sure. But here's the bag. There is a little candy, probably I'm guessing a mint of some sort right here. And here is a business card, I'm guessing. It's usually in hers. I've ordered from Rose before, so I know there's, yep, a business card with her information, her Facebook, YouTube, Etsy, Instagram information. And it says, Heather, thank you for your order. Enjoy, Rose. There's her business card and information. If it'll focus, that'd be awesome. But you guys all know Rose. Here, it's gonna glare. I already know it is, but I'm gonna get up here anyway. I'm gonna take these out of the bag too. That's just like a preview. Sorry, eye itchy. I did also get this other one to go with it just because I super like Pokemon and Pikachu. But look at that. Look at the little fruit bat. Or brown bat. Fruit brown bat. Yeah. Look at him. Oh my goodness, he's so cute. Oh, I love him so much. How cute. How adorable. Oh my gosh. They're both so cute. I love them so much. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Debbie, for giving that to Rose. Oh my gosh, I love him so much. And Pikachu's adorable. I think I love them so much. Well, I know I love them so much. Oh, thank you so much. I love them. Definitely happy mail. I do have more yarny stuff though, just because that was my only finished object. I do have more works in progresses. I'm not going to show you my whip for whip weekend because that's in my whip weekend video, which hopefully you've already seen. But I did get another set of squares done for my Flora Afghan from Mikey from the Crochet Crowds Afghan. I did get some more squares done. Blankets, blankets, blankets! I did get my squares done for my hashtag movie and stitch collab project for my Halloween blanket that I'm doing, which is in that video. So there's 2 videos that are out for those if you are interested in seeing them. But something that you haven't seen in a while that is living in my lovely Tea Doddles bag that was given to me by the very lovely and beautiful Crochet Sandy, is this blanket. I promise I make things that aren't blankets, but right now I am back on my blanket palooza. Ever since I did the blanket episode, I've been really dying to be making more blankets. When I bought the different colors of Moroccan Nights, and I made them all into strips so you guys could see all the different color changes and stuff. What I decided to do, because they are a light 3-weight yarn, I went and got some black. This is just Baby Bee. It's in the color licorice, or salted, no, Sweet Delights soft licorice. Sorry, which is also a light 3-weight yarn. This matches it perfectly. So it is definitely a light 3-weight yarn if you would agree that the Sweet Delights is a 3-weight. And what I've been doing is on each of these, not every skein had the exact same amount of yarn, sometimes due to the fact that there was knots in some, sometimes due to the fact that some just seem to have a little bit more yarn, blah blah blah, you know the deal. Not all yarns are created the same. And so what I did was I took however many rows I had in each one of these, and I made them 100 rows, like with the black. So some of these have, I don't know, 35 rows of black on them. Some of these have 28 rows of black on them. Some of these have 30 rows of black, like whatever. Made it 100. And then I went around and bordered in black. So the whole thing's bordered around. And I did that with all of these. I have, I'm in the middle of one right now, and then I have 2 more left to go. And my aim is to make a blanket by sewing them together. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like the color side of one and join the black side of one, so that in the very middle of the blanket is where all the color meets up. If you get my drift, right? So like there'll be a strip of blocky color, like a geometric shape of color going down the middle of this blanket. Just something to kind of display the fact that I was really proud, I guess, of my review of this. Like, I put a lot of work into getting it done and getting all of the different swatches like completely done, because I felt like the only way to do this yarn some justice was to get every single skein fully worked up and stuff. So I sort of just wanted to make one blanket to like commemorate the whole thing and just have a blanket. I like the yarn. It's not like I wouldn't work with it again, but like I have so much yarn right now that I probably won't buy it right now. So I don't see me like, oh, I really like this, let me buy 4 more skeins to make a project, when I could buy, or when I could grab 5 skeins of something else that I've already got. You know what I mean? Like, because I need to work through this. It doesn't even matter at this point how much I like another yarn. Like, I really love the roving yarn that I just got, the ice cream roving yarn that I just got to do a review on. I love it. I will probably be doing a scrappy project to incorporate all of those colors into one like big blanket or something, for the same reason. Not that I don't like it. It's probably one of my favorite things ever right now. But I need to get through some of this other yarn. Most particularly right now, I am really on a get through all of my old Hobby Lobby yarn kick. And I need to come up with some more patterns to go through my shawl in a ball stuff. When I bought this shawl in a ball on clearance from Myers, I thought I would go through it like so fast, and I haven't. So, plus it didn't help that like Mr. Enabler Damon was just like, that's right after my first surgery, and I was in like this wheelchair cart. So like, it was in a wheelchair and he was pushing it, and I had the cart over me for groceries, and he just like kept tossing them into the cart. So like at that point he literally was doing the shopping, and he was shopping for yarn. I wasn't like telling him no very hard, but he was doing it. But I need to get rid of it is the point, and he's not crocheting it, so somebody's got to. So anyway, upcoming stuff. So my Movie and Stitch will be in 2 weeks. My whip weekend should be next weekend. I need to, the newest square for the emoji blankets from Mayhem and Majesty is already out, so I need to get working on that. That is using up my Mandala Ombre collection that I've got hanging out. And yeah, I think that's it. I actually don't think I have a yarn order coming in right now, which is good considering I just said I needed to start using up stuff. I'm sure I'll back off on that and order more stuff because I'm weak. But anyway, guys, yeah, so let me know your thoughts seriously on the whole concert thing in the states opening up, and or countries. If like, I heard my best friend that lives in Australia said he had planned to come here before all this hit, and he'd heard like rumor or whatever that international excuse me, that international travel from Australia may not happen for the rest of this year, and possibly the rest of next year already, they're saying. So like, I'm assuming things like concerts aren't going to happen for any place outside of the US either till then, like as far as international bands. But I don't know. I don't know what to think. Like, what is stuff gonna start opening up? Like, I feel kind of ignorant asking that, but I don't know. I just don't know what's going on anymore, really. What do you guys think? So I know if I do go and we're wearing masks, those concerts are going to be hot, because they're hot already. But anyway, I love you guys, And I appreciate anything that you have to say to me and any chit chat that we happen to do from this. So, and if you haven't yet hit subscribe, you should consider it, because I will definitely have more podcasts. I will have some yarn reviews, whether I need to be buying yarn or not. I have some tutorials coming up. I have yarn shopping trips. I have random yarn talk. I have a lot of stuff, so you should subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you, and bye.